Hey everyone, Justin Allen Montgomery with ProCoreStart.com. Today I want to talk about how life is once you develop a passive income stream, once you become somewhat financially independent because you have a passive income stream such as a continuing education course business. So right now I am in Colorado fly fishing. It's like a Tuesday afternoon. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and my businesses are still generating income, and it allows me to live life basically, and it's pretty nice. I mean, check this out. I am in beautiful Rocky Mountain, Colorado right now fishing, and my businesses are still generating income. And so, this is how life can be if you work your ass off and decide that you want to make a change in your life. As a working professional, be it, a doctor, a lawyer, accountant, nurse, PA, physical therapist, whatever it may be, you're stuck in the time for money grind, and it doesn't allow you to live your life, right? Like, you're stuck working. You work 40, 50, 60, maybe 80 hours a week if you have your own, practice, your own agency, your own clinic, and you're just stuck. Like, you can't live your life. And I'm telling you, there is a better way to live. It just takes some work. You just got to get off your ass and decide that you want to make a change. And the only way you do that is by motivating yourself, right? By deciding that enough's enough, by deciding that I only have one life to live and it's time to make a change. You only got one life, guys. And do you want to be stuck in an office, in a hospital, in an emergency department, in the courtroom, whatever it may be? Do you want to be stuck there working, grinding, and wishing you were doing something else in your life, like fishing, for example? There's a better way to live. So this is more of a motivational video, if anything. Just 6 years ago, I was stuck in the time for money grind as a nurse practitioner, and I would have to go to work at urgent care in an ER, and I'd be there for 12 hours, ripping my hair out, wishing I was doing something else with my life. And I just got sick of it. You know what I mean? I got sick of not living my life. I got sick of giving my time and my life to some corporation or some business that ultimately didn't really care about me. I was just another number at the end of the day. Or, seeing needy patients while I was helping people. And while I do enjoy helping people, this is one reason why I like teaching people how to, start businesses and practices and stuff. I do enjoy helping people, but at the end of the day, how many people were I really truly helping? Most people were pretty ungrateful about it, and there were a few times that I would leave work saying, that was a good day. There was days, there was days where I'd help people and really made a, impactful difference in my community and in the world. But that might have been 10, 20% of the time. The other 70, 80, 90% of the time, it was just a waste of time. It felt like I was just dealing with entitled, needy people, and that didn't really give two shits about me. And I just woke up one day and decided that I wanted to make a change. You know what I mean? And I decided that I was going to start my own business, start my own practice. So I started a couple men's health clinics, and they did pretty well. And I was still stuck in the time for money trap, though, so I wanted something different. So I started the Elite Nurse Practitioner. I wanted to start a business that was passive in nature, right? I wanted a business that required not a lot of my time. It requires time to build an online continuing education course business, guys. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. That's not what I'm trying to promote. That's not what the Pro Core Start Blueprint is. It does take work, right? And so you still have to exchange some time to build it out. But once it's built, it just runs on autopilot. It literally takes about 10 hours a week to keep operational. A lot of people don't believe me. They think I'm lying when I say that, and I'm not. It doesn't take that long to keep it operational. You're answering customer service emails, dealing with, some customer complaints here or there. You're making content like this to promote your business and to build an audience. Maybe you spend some time building a new course, developing a new product. And so I knew this going into it, starting the Elite Nurse Practitioner, and I started it. And within 1 year, it was at $100,000 a month. in revenue with like an 80% margin. And I saw that and I was like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, why am I sitting here grinding away miserable? Like, I can do something else. So I decided to double down on that. I decided to double down on the elite nurse practitioner, and it essentially gave me an 8-figure net worth within 3 or 4 years. I'm 41 years old now, and I essentially was able to basically retire if I wanted to at 38, 39, more like 39, but I could have at 38. And I was done because I took a bet on myself and I decided I wanted to make a change in my life. And so I took a chance, I started the business. I invested money into it, invested my time into it. And it was the best damn thing I ever did. Because, it's a Tuesday at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like in beautiful Colorado, like fishing. This is my office right now. And my businesses are still generating money. Like, it's fantastic. This isn't a pipe dream, guys. I'm not trying to sell a scam. I'm not trying to bullshit you. If you want to build a passive income stream as a professional, an online continuing education course business, I believe, is one of the best avenues to do that, because you can leverage your knowledge, you can monetize your knowledge and skills and experiences, and truly build something that changes lives, that you educate your other professional colleagues with, you're helping people, and you're making money, and you're making a passive income, and you can live your life, and you can make this your office. You can make this your office if you want to. Or you can be stuck in the hospital, stuck in an office, in front of a computer screen, sitting down, back's killing you, and you're ready to just get off work and you're living for the weekend. Screw that. I don't live for the weekend. Honestly, weekends I stay at home because I just don't like crowds. I usually just stay at home on the weekends. Like, I actually work mostly on the weekends because I don't want to deal with crowds. So it's up to you. Do you want to make a change in your life? If you do, then make a change in your damn life. Stop sitting around waiting for something to happen, because sitting around waiting for something to happen means it's never going to happen. Okay? No one's going to give you this. No one gives you this. Nobody. You work for it. You work your ass off for it. So get off your ass and get started. I developed Pro Course Start to help empower professionals and help to teach professionals on how to do it right. Because I did it right. You can do it wrong, you can do it right, guys. If you don't want to take the Pro Course Start blueprint or, enjoy the resources from ProCourseStart.com, that's fine. Resources are there for you for free. The Pro Course Start blueprint is one hell of a deal when you consider what it could possibly do for you. Do it the right way. Don't waste your time. If you're going to start your own online continuing education course business, profession-focused course business, just a course business that doesn't offer CE, whatever it is that you want to do, make sure you do it the right way. Okay, that's why I built Pro Course Start, to help people do it the right way so you don't waste your time. So check out ProCourseStart.com if you want to make God's creation your office. All right, I'm always available for questions, guys. Shoot me a message. Shoot me an email, just at ProCourseStart.com. All right, bye. I'm going to go fishing.